Respect for people in lean construction. In this video, I'm going to talk to you about what it means to respect people. And by contrast, you're going to know exactly what disrespect means. And we're all going to be able to go out there and feel a whole lot better about how we treat workers, foremen, and everybody on our project sites and who interact with our project sites. When I saw this come up, because we're in the recording studio, I was like so stoked, because you cannot respect people fundamentally if we throw them away, if we rush, push, and panic them, if we are always trying to run past problems, and if we have a dirty, nasty, unorganized site that's unsafe. Here's just the bottom line litmus test. Nobody in construction respects another human being if they push, if they rush, if they panic, if the job site is dirty, and if the job site is unsafe. That is just a fact. You cannot respect people and have those other things exist. And I know that's a rough thing, because I've talked quite a bit lately where people are like, Jason, I want to do lean, I want to do this, I want to do operational excellence, but the trades won't clean up. They won't do this, they won't do that. We've got to put our shoulders back and we've got to be like, I love everybody, but it will be clean. It will be safe and it will be organized. Nobody gets a choice. How we build it, how we organize our tack time, how we participate in meetings, how we solve a problem, that's all up for grabs. But whether or not we'll be perfectly clean, perfectly safe, perfectly organized, nobody gets a vote. It will happen, and if you don't want to do it, we can get somebody else. That's just how it's going to be. We are warm-hearted, strict, but fair. That is how it is, because we have to respect people. Here's the paradigm. People are like, oh, I got to be permissive and nice. No, you don't. Oh, I have to be strict and mean. No, you don't. Here's the paradigm, and it's kind of paradoxical, is that when we're dealing with people, we are Simon Sinek and Brene Brown and How to Win Friends and Influence People all day long. But when we are dealing with and controlling, and yes, command and control is okay for things, not people. We have to have absolute tyrannical control of cleanliness, safety, and organization. I use zero tolerance. Nobody will ever last on a Jason Schroeder job site if they don't wear their safety glasses, follow safety procedures, and keep it perfectly clean. And I'm not mean about it. I'm like, hey, I love you. I'll let you go through orientation the next day. And if you do it twice, you can't work here again. It's just how it is. I love these people, but I will not tolerate an unclean, unsafe, disorganized project site. So I am General Patton, command and control of things and the environment. I just am. That is the paradox. We are sweet, loving, and kind and warm-hearted to people. We are unyielding and Patton-esque when it comes to things and environments. So let me go through this list of things that are crucial if you want to respect people. First of all, you have to have stable phasing and zoning. If you want trades to be respected, they have to know how they're working through the project, around constraints, roadblock free, and how that train of trades through a phase, through zones, interfaces for the client and with the public, vendors, and everyone who interacts with the site. Number two, you cannot trade stack. Trade stacking is where you have too many trades in one area, and trade burdening is where you have one trade in too many areas. A respectful environment or person will never do that. Number three, clear handoffs. A trade respects another trade and the GC respects the trades when there's a clear handoff where one trade moves into another zone and the trade behind them moves into the zone behind them. Clear handoffs are the biggest form of respect. 4, through process inspections and quality at the source. Finishing as we go so we don't have to do a crazy punch list at the end is what respect looks like on the project site. Number 5, truly listening at every level. Listening to the workers, listening to the foreman, listening to each other, and listening before reacting is true respect in action. Number 6, a mentorship culture where we will mentor people and crews and each other. We will help them with their trucks to 5S it before it comes on site. We will help them kit and stage materials. We will train in the orientation and the worker huddle. We will align folks and get them ready in the pre-con meeting and in the first in place inspection. Shoulder to shoulder mentorship is respect. And protecting flow. All of these things protect flow, but when a trade or an individual can come in the job site and they're work in the office or in the field can flow, that is when they are being respected. And lastly, when we make decisions that are best for our people, our client, and then the business in that order, that's what respect for people looks like. So the opposite of all those is disrespect. And I could go through a huge list, but the biggest problem we have in the United States is push and disrespect, and we've got to get rid of both. And we will never be lean until we bless the people's lives that are on our job sites. I'm going to put this into a blog post for you, and I hope you love it. On we go.